We're actually, are we working? Is it working? Yes. Okay. Hello. So just felt like going live and let's talk about earnings on Amazon Influencer. The month of January so far has been a little bit interesting, basically. Clicks have been all over the place. And yeah, it's been an interesting ride. I've only uploaded 8 videos this month, so my current total of videos that I have on Amazon Influencer is 309, which is pretty awesome. And already my clicks for this month are 1,100. That feels pretty good considering it's only the 13th. So, gotta say. All right. So I'm looking at a Excel spreadsheet that I keep for all of my stats and everything. I like to have like how many videos I posted each month, how many videos I have total, how much I'm earning on associates, video earnings. So that's like Amazon influencer on site. And then I also keep track of my creator connections separately because it shows up separately, at least when I'm looking at creator connections. So I like to kind of keep track of like how well am I doing in that area. And I feel like for December, it was pretty pathetic for creator connections. January is going much better. At least that's how I feel at the moment. That could change in a few days. All of a sudden, I could be like, oh no, everything sucks and I'm dying. Ugh. But so far this month, I've made just under $160. But let's go ahead and look at it day by day. But here's the thing. I can't tell you the exact number that I'm making because Amazon doesn't like that. So we're going to have a fun way to talk about it. So we can talk about it like, oh, I can buy a candy bar from a gas station that day. Or with my earnings from this day, I'm able to buy a grande Starbucks latte, things like that. We're going to have to find a fun way to talk about it because otherwise it just gets a little bit sticky. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at, I'm going to custom range here, and I'm going to look at just day by day. So just on January 1st, I woke up with earnings of only being able to buy 1 gallon of gas. And I live in South Texas, so gas is pretty cheap. Usually ranges around like 250 to 290. 250 is a good day of, in range of gas. But if I'm looking at Amazon Influencer Day earnings, not so much. That day I had 86 clicks. So that means that, like, New Year's Eve, people were still shopping. I had 5 shipped items, no returns, and my conversion rate was pretty pathetic. But I gotta say, when we're talking about conversion rates, I feel like they don't really match up the way that we want them to, because if you're looking at just that day, the clicks are for future shipments. So your shipped items are from past clicks. So I don't really worry about the conversion rate day by day. I look at it more as week or in a month, 30 days, however you want to look at it. Okay. So I'll also talk about like a couple of like fun like shipped items. That day I actually had a novel that sold. I know that sounds really weird, but I like to actually put book reviews because I like to talk about books. So that's just like one of those really tiny ticket items that like the earnings for a book are like 10 cents, 5 cents. But hey, one book that I did a review for, someone bought 70 copies. I don't know why they needed 70. Maybe it was for a school project, or maybe it was for like a reading group or something. I don't know. I'm just glad I had a review and that they clicked on it and watched enough of my video that I got credit for 70 copies. What? Now I only earned like $10 or $11 on that commission, but I still did it. It still felt incredibly good. Okay, let's look at January 2nd. So come on. January 2nd. Ooh. So on January 2nd, I was able to go to Starbucks and buy 3 grande lattes. Oh, yes. I had 106 clicks, 16 shipped items, no returns. Feeling good about that. We know after Christmas, there's always tons of returns. But this day, nothing. Also, If anyone joins the live, we can chat. No one's here right now. It is a Monday morning, so that's okay. Excuse me. Okay, so see anything fun I can like brag about? I did a review on an item that I got for Christmas and I sold one of those on January 2nd, which is pretty cool. Everything else, again, another Christmas item that I got as a gift. I did a review on it, sold it on January 2nd. Awesome. So awesome. Yeah, so I did those reviews like pretty quick. The days following Christmas, I was like, all right, everything I earned, can I get it on Amazon? Everything I earned, everything I was gifted, can I earn something from it on Amazon? Let's make a review video. Just snap it out there, let's just go. January 3rd, let's get into it. Oop, come on, January 3rd. Sorry about the sniffles. It is very cold and windy where I live right now, and it's a mess and a half. So the next day, the earnings were so much better. I was able to, let's see. I want to say I was able to buy like a t-shirt at like a regular store. A long sleeve t-shirt. Usually that's like $19.99. So like with tax, that's what I was able to buy that day. I had 105 clicks. The clicks are looking pretty good, I gotta say, for January. Feeling good about those clicks, making me feel good about things that are to come. Shipped 8 items, 2 returns. Okay, that's fine. Things get returned after Christmas. What's weird is someone returned a nativity scene. I don't know. I'm glad I did not review a Christmas tree because I saw last January that a lot of people had Christmas trees returned. So it kind of like, how much did it really help you? I've only had that one nativity scene returned at this point. So I'm like, okay, please no more. We'll see. I also sold a coffee table that day. How awesome is that? And I made a coffee table video, that review, midsummer. So you just never know the videos that you put up, how long it's going to take before you make a sale on it, or how the longevity of that video review is going to be. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so, oh, I also sold a TV that day. That's fun. Come on. Oh, I don't know why this doesn't like me. January 4th. Let's get into it. Oof, January 4th. Yes. We were able to buy, let's see. I mean, the earnings were just so good. A hardback book from Barnes & Noble. Sorry to mention Barnes & Noble when we're here on Amazon, but, hardback, thick hardback bestseller. Yes. Not 20% off. That day I had 111 clicks. The clicks are rising. 10 shipped items, no returns that day. Whew. Yes, good. Really funny that I sold a tree skirt that day. I mean, interesting that people are wanting things for Christmas after Christmas is finished. Like that's a Christmas decoration. At least for me, that's in that category. I've also sold this one dog and cat fur brush that's like for de-shedding. I've sold a bunch of those all of a sudden. And I had posted that review video about 2 months ago, like the end of October. And then all of a sudden at the very end of December, it just started selling. So I don't know if I just like was placed in the carousel at like the exact right spot, or if all of a sudden this item was getting a lot of like attention and that's what happened. Who can say? I also sold a tank top that day, which is kind of funny, but I get it. I live in the South. We have really hot days here. So, okay, let's go to January 5th. I hope you're enjoying this. I love a day by day, like play by play with the earnings. I think it's really fun. Okay, that day, we were only able to get a venti latte from Starbucks, but we're still thankful. Our clicks went down a little bit, 89. Okay, okay. 8 shipped items, 1 return. And that 1 return was a tree skirt, like a Christmas tree skirt. Like what? I don't know. I just think it's funny that it's like people think that they're gaming the system by buying something and then returning it at Christmas time. I don't, after Christmas is over. Like I don't know how much you're getting for that. What's pretty incredible about this day is that I had just made a video of a pet item, and literally within like 48 hours, I already sold one. And that feels so gratifying, just like so chef's kiss. Like, yeah, I made a good review. It made it to the product page, and people are watching, people are buying. Heck yes. And I sold that de-shedding brush thing again. I mean, it's just getting a lot of attention right now. I sold a lot of pet items on this day. So I don't know if that person was just like buying a whole bunch or if I just have a lot of pet items. The last part is probably true. All right, on the 6th. And I'm choosing not to look at if anyone is in the live because you know what? If you're watching this on the replay, you can skip ahead of all my blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, I can't give you text on the screen like I would with a real edit, but that's okay. All right. On the 6th of January, I was able to buy 2 grande lattes at Starbucks and a snowman cookie. I love those sugar cookies. They're just so good. Oh, okay. 83 clicks, 10 shipped items, no returns. Yes. Yes. Okay. This day, again, I had a lot of pet items, but I had a lot of like self-care items as well, and a like piece of a vacuum. So like for those Dysons, you can buy like separate pieces to like replace one so you don't have to buy the entire vacuum. So I sold a piece of one, which is kind of cool. And a pool float. Mid-January, selling pool floats. Wild, but also valid because like I said, I live in the South and you know what? We still go to the pool. You can. It can still get hot enough where you might want to go to the pool. Or maybe they are special enough to like have an indoor pool. I mean, I don't know why when I was a kid, to me, an indoor pool meant you were like, you have made it in life. Like that's the goal. Indoor pool and a hot tub. Like, man, I wish I could have a hot tub right now. Like that would be so choice. Okay. January 7th. Okay, we can buy 3 grande lattes from Starbucks on this day. Yes. And 92 clicks, 9 shipped items, 1 return. We sold another novel, which is awesome, another de-shedding brush, and I sold a nativity scene today. Well, that day. People are buying stuff after Christmas that's for Christmas. Very interesting. I almost kind of wonder if they saw it in someone else's yard and were like, you know what? I really did like that. I saw it every time I walked my dogs. And yeah, it's on sale today. Let's get it. I don't know if it was on sale. That would just be my thought process. Yeah. And it looks like I had an item sold this day that was also a Creator Connections campaign. So that's always awesome. On the 8th, let's see. Ooh, okay. On the 8th, I would be able to buy about half a tank of gas. Yes. I have a pretty medium tank of 14 gallons. So if that helps you kind of do that math in your head, I could buy 7 gallons of gas. On this day, I had 88 clicks, 16 shipped items, 3 returns. Oh my gosh. Just, oh well, it's okay. It's not the worst. They were all like smaller ticket items. It's gonna be okay, except that someone, I guess, didn't like the piece of the vacuum that they bought because they returned that. Okay, who can say? Again, I had lots of pet items that sold on this day. I think people are just getting excited. I also had a fan that sold that day. Why not? Again, I live in the South. I get it. There's always time to have a fan. There's always a reason to buy a swimsuit, shorts, whatever it is. All right, so that was the 8th. Now, let's go to the 9th. Oops. And press apply. Okay, on the 9th, we could only get a grande latte from Starbucks. And let's also get some coffee cake, because like, oh my God, the cinnamon and sugar on top. Can I also just say I don't usually go to Starbucks, but it's just a really easy way that a lot of people know around the price of things that they are a little pricier than other coffee shops. You know, 'cause Starbucks is full of it. Anyways, all right, 94 clicks, 12 shipped items, 0 returns. Hmm, interesting. So this day I can tell that I had, let's see, just one item on Creator Connections campaign. So that means I woke up happy. And I sold a pet item that I had very recently made a video for. So I don't want you to be too discouraged if you don't make earnings really quickly as you're posting videos, but it is a wonderful thing to like pat yourself on the back, like give yourself props when you do make a video and a few days later it sells something. Like you did it. You're doing the thing. I mean that's just like it's awesome. It's so fun. Let's see. Oh, and I sold an item that I had made a review for months and months ago. So finally, I had some fruit of my labor. So that feels really good too. All right. The 10th. Yes. On the 10th. Ooh, pretty similar earnings to the day before. So I could buy a venti latte and a sugar cookie. And man, we're just selling that de-shedding tool like nobody's business. Like that is just happening and happening. Um, Also, I had made a review video for something that was on Creator Connections. So I saw it on Creator Connections. I had wanted an item exactly like this for a long time. I just thought it was really cool. And so I went ahead and just purchased it myself. It arrived within 24 hours. I made a video on that same day. Within, I think this is like 24 hours later, maybe 36, I had already sold an item of it. So that feels really good. It's very exciting. And then I had a return that was connected to a campaign on Creator Connections. I haven't seen if you lose those like commissions. I haven't seen it. It makes sense that you would lose the special commission along with just the regular return commissions. I don't know. I just haven't seen it happen. So can't verify if that's how quickly that disappears or if it takes a month for it to like connect to each other and so you don't really notice it as much. Who can say? I don't think I said my clicks. 102 clicks. Yes. I love it when it's above 100, even by just a little. 10 shipped items, 1 return. And let's check in. No, still no one is on the live. Doesn't matter. Still going. It's a Monday morning. I mean, what are people doing? I mean, I'm just doing this. The puppy I'm babysitting finally fell asleep. So I was like, okay, let's all just chill for a sec. All right. On the 11th of January, I was able to buy a grande latte from Starbucks. 96 clicks, 8 shipped items, 1 return. Ugh, sad. Okay. But I sold a pool float. So that feels so good. I love it when I sell stuff that is out of season because the gurus are always telling you, like, be prepared for the season that's coming up. If you're selling Christmas stuff at Christmas, it's too late. No, I feel like that's crap. And I feel like there's, you don't live in the same time zone as everybody else. You don't live in the same climate as everybody else. America is huge, okay? Like, who even knows where all these items are being purchased from? I could have somebody in New York looking at my video. I could have somebody in California, in my own hometown. There's no way of knowing. So you don't get to judge whether or not somebody needs snow tires or a pool float. It's just like review the things that you have and try to prioritize the higher ticket items and things that you're really passionate about so that your video has that genuine authenticity of joy about that product and that you really know what you're talking about. People love that and they feel it through the camera. They really do. Let's see. Anything? More pet items, of course. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're almost to today, so getting close. On January 12th, I was able to buy a venti latte, and let's also buy a candy bar. Why not? I would love a good Twix right now. I got 97 clicks, 15 shipped items, 2 returns, and I had an item that I sold 3 of, and it's connected to Creator Connections campaign. So, yes, that feels so insanely good. Ugh. Oh, wait, so this is yesterday's earnings. So, hello, because we're on the 12th. Because, of course, on the 13th, you're not going to see your earnings until the next day. I also sold 2 more pool floats. Like I said, you just don't get to decide what people are doing. I also sold a camping item and more tank tops, like things like that. Like people are quietly prepping for spring break. Let's put it like that. And I sold another item that's connected to a campaign on Creator Connections. Another item that I saw, it was an item that was kind of like one that you sort of need, not really, but you're like, okay, should buy this at some point. It's got a campaign going on, pretty good one, and the item sells a lot. There were a few videos already there, but only a couple, and I was like, "You know what? We're just gonna do it." I've been watching, one guy here on YouTube talk about how, like, if you're the only video, like, besides the brand video, this is your percentage of, like, how well you're gonna do with that item. If there's 2 influencer videos, then it takes your percentage down of how well you're gonna do and, all those different things. And I do take that into some consideration, but for the most part, I'm like, if I have a video to make of this, why would I not make it? You know, I want my number of videos to be as big as possible. So I've got like a big range of items and categories and all that kind of stuff on Amazon so that you're everywhere, that people can't get away from you. All right. So if you're just joining in, I've been going through my earnings on Amazon Influencer day by day for the month of January. And I gotta say, January has been pretty good. I feel very like confident about how January has gone. Um, it is not bad, I will say. All in all, I'm just under like $150 worth of earnings for January. That's not including Creator Connections. And as of right now, where I am, it's only noon, and my Creator Connections campaign earnings don't usually update until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's still time to make even more money, which I think is fun because I do not let myself check my on site earnings until I'm out of bed, face washed, clothes are on, cup of coffee is in hand. Then I can go to my computer, open it up. It's just a really good incentive to like get yourself going for the day. It's like a reward. So, so yeah, that's just fun stuff. And with Creator Connections, I feel like I've done fairly well this month. I feel like there's just not a lot of campaigns. Oh, whoops, sorry. I am balancing this laptop on my knees at the moment. So I just feel like a lot of stuff that I previously had campaigns for like in November and even a little bit into December, they all just got quiet. So I'm waiting for that to kind of ramp up some more. I don't know if they will. I'm just hoping. Just living on hope and a prayer over here. So yeah, that's what we got. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my creator. My offsite earnings have actually been pretty okay this month. They were pretty pathetic in December. Like, oh, it's embarrassing. I feel like I haven't done well with offsite since like August and September. I don't know why. I did great those months. I think October was the month that I actually got like a bonus for no, it wasn't. It was August. I got a great bonus for like doing well with offsite, but not so much since then. So if you're just joining in, we're just going through my on-site earnings for Amazon Influencer day by day. We already went through every day in January, looking at clicks, conversion rates, shipped items, returns, and I talked about a couple different items that I sold, like in different categories, or just like fun, noteworthy things. And I gotta say, I thought the returns were gonna be way worse this month. I thought people were gonna get stuff for Christmas and immediately like just not like their stuff, but I feel like it's been okay. I only had one nativity scene that was returned, which I almost kind of think is funny and a little bit sad for the nativity scene. But then I had somebody else buy a nativity scene. So, it all balances out. Okay, so for this month, my offsite, which is, affiliate links that we put in the description of a YouTube video, maybe throw it up on Amazon. Oh, wait, sorry. Instagram is what I was trying to say there. But yeah, my offsite, I can buy a tall latte from Starbucks, which is the little guy. So, and those are all super random. Um, oh, hey, oh no, that's me. The annoying thing is that if I buy something on my computer from Amazon, Amazon is tracking my cookies all the time. So it'll show up as an ordered item on my offsite, and I won't get credit for that, but it kind of like skews my statistics for when I'm looking at stuff. Very annoying. But other than that, I sell a lot of pet items because I have a lot of review videos here on YouTube that did well with pet stuff. Especially a year and a half ago when I got a new puppy, I had lots of puppy items that I was talking about, and everybody loves a good puppy video. Yes. But what's funny is somebody bought a dog crate, and I didn't do a review on that. It was just like a connected item. So they must have looked at any of my other dog or pet items and then just ended up purchasing that without watching a video. So I got credit for it. Not bad. I'll take it. And let's see, our clicks. So far this month on offsite, we've got 291 clicks, 8 ordered items. 3 of those are me though, so we're going to call it 5. Actually, wait, 3? No, just 2 of those are me. So 6 shipped items. No, sorry, 6 ordered, 5 shipped. There we go. 1 return. Oh, dang it. Those returns, I tell ya. So we have an item that was ordered yesterday that has not shipped out yet. So we'll see how much awesome earnings I get for that tomorrow. Well, if it ships out that soon, I don't know. Everything is weird on Amazon now. You used to be able to get stuff within 24 hours, and now it's a maybe. Yeah. It doesn't look like my Creator Connections has updated for my yesterday quite yet. Like I said, my Creator Connections does not update until like 3 or 4 p.m. And let's see, I'm going to refresh right quick. Did it? No, I don't think it did. Okay. And I'm just going to look at January by itself. Nope, we have not updated. So as of right now, I can only buy a venti latte from Starbucks and a little piece of coffee cake from Creator Connections earnings. But right now, we're not seeing the clicks. But January, how many clicks have I had? 63 clicks. Not great, not terrible. Only 5 orders, 5 shipped items. So not terrible, but you know what? I am so thankful for Creator Connections. I was so pumped to get into it. And I actually joined Amazon Influencer in mid-June of 2024, along the time when you had to be in Amazon Influencer for 3 solid months before they would let you into Creator Connections. And about 2 weeks before I reached that 3-month point, Creator Connections started just inviting everybody and their dog. So it didn't feel as much of an accomplishment when I finally got the invite, but I was still super hyped about it. So there's that. All right. Oh, good girl. Oh, my puppy is waking up. So we're going to go because I will not be able to focus on anything. But if you were here for any amount of the live, I'm so thankful for that. I talk about Amazon Influencer all the time. All of my little short videos are the reviews that I literally upload to Amazon, as well as on-site reviews to make shoppable videos, as they're actually called. And I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Hit that subscribe if you lasted this long. I mean, why not? Let's entertain one another. Also, if you made it this far, can you just put like a cute little money bag in the comments? I don't know. Just, again, good things happen when you engage on other people's YouTube videos. YouTube notices that and they're like, hey, I see you. Bye.